This is a Weber State team that I think everyone would agree is beatable. Not easy, but this is a game that you guys could and maybe should win. What are the excitement of last game, going into all these with the potential of a win? What are the nerves going into this game?
Well, it just always comes down to us. We just always got to execute, play like we can for 4 full quarters. We usually do well for whether it's 2 quarters, 3 quarters, but we seem to fall apart in 1 or 2 quarters. So it's just being consistent and playing the whole game, playing all 80, 90 plays, executing on offense and on defense, getting stops and scoring points.
Along the same lines, you see a Weber team that's struggling a little bit this year. Kramer brought up similar to how ISU was last year. Do you see some of those similarities, and is it nice to look back and go, man, I'm glad we're moving forward and we're playing better now?
Yeah, I definitely agree we're playing better and we're moving forward. We're scoring points on teams early, whereas I think last year we scored points more towards the 3rd and 4th quarter. So I like the progress, and I'm really excited about the opportunity we have on Saturday to get a win, end this season on a positive note.
Justin, is the overall confidence of the team better now than, let's say, at any point in the season? Because going into this year, coming off of what happened last year, there were probably a lot of question marks. You've answered a lot of those question marks this year. You've been in games. You've won 3 games. Is the confidence now better overall than, let's say, at any point earlier this season?
I think so, because after every game we realize we could win. We just have to execute. So our confidence continues to build after each game. Just realize our potential, and it just comes down to us just executing our side of the ball, offense and defense, both sides.
Talk about your comfort level behind the offensive line you've had this year compared to what you've seen the last few years.
Well, the first few games I was kind of more hesitant at first, just because it was my first couple games. Wasn't sure how we were going to do. The line, I'm used to seeing what I've seen the past 2 years. A lot of running around, a lot of sacks. So, but over the course of the season, I've gotten a lot more comfortable when I'm used to staying in the pocket, throwing downfield. Don't have to run as much. The protection's good. The line is doing really well, and I'm really confident in them.
How about the run blocking?
Run blocking is huge. We haven't had running like that since I've been here. It's nice to actually hand the ball and get yards, whereas before it was you hand the ball and there was usually stuffed at the line or 1-2 yard gain. Now we're breaking 10-yard runs, 15-yard runs, breaking tackles. Have big gaps for the running backs, so it's good.
What will Weber State do to challenge you guys defensively?
Well, they're pretty similar to our defense. Play 3-4. They'll probably play 30 mostly. Try and twist, movement up front. So we just got to handle the pressure and execute the offense. Catch the ball, throw good passes, score points. Stop them on defense.
You're from Southern California. Had you ever played in snow before?
No.
What was that
I
like?
hadn't even played in rain.
What was that like?
That was pretty wild. That was my first snow game, and at first it wasn't too bad, but as soon as the snow just started pouring down, it was hard to keep my hands dry. I was kind of freaking out. I was like, can't even keep anything dry, and it was definitely an experience, but it was a good one.
Now you've got another thing in common with Tom Brady.